All right, Pops, it seems like our efforts the past couple of years may be paying off. The Federal Trade Commission has proposed a new rule that, believe it or not, hold your horses here, will actually make it illegal for dealers to do illegal things.
Yeah, it's hard to do illegal things if they're not illegal.
This is not a Saturday Night Live skit. The headline from FTC was FTC proposes rule to ban junk fees, bait and switch tactics plaguing car buyers. As auto prices surge, agency launches rulemaking to protect consumers' pocketbooks and level the playing field for honest dealers. We literally can't make this up. We thought we'd walk you through kind of the high level, what they're thinking about here with the proposed rule.
What they're talking about is they want the dealers to average whatever their ad price is. That's the price. You can't advertise it and then add things other than state fees that you didn't list. So if you advertise a car at $40,000. That should be $40,000 plus tax, title, and license. Okay, it's not $40,000 plus tax, title, and license. Oh, by the way, a $1,595 reconditioning fee. So I guess what the FTC is really proposing is that whatever you advertise it for is the price that you should sell it for. What a unique concept.
Pops, I gotta do this.
Yes.
We gotta advertise every once in a while.
Hey, you get to declare your independence from high prices from auto dealers. Join YAA. Get 15% off. Just type in July and the number 4.
See how I tied that together? We're talking about advertising.
Yeah,
15%
I like that.
off if you become OIAA member. Now, back, Dad, to what the FTC proposed.
Yes.
Is essentially what you're describing, 100%, but also add-on products. So many consumers end up buying all these add-on products. We hear it day in and day out. I didn't even realize I bought the extended warranty. I didn't even realize, it was on the bank contract. They didn't show me that. That's another one of the pieces that you need express an informed consent in F&I that you're actually purchasing add-ons. Dad, we saw Napleton get a $10 million fine earlier this year because they were doing that without getting consent from their customers.
Yes. And there's, obviously a lot of other dealerships that have been doing it, which is why all of this has finally come to the FTC's attention. But, truth be told, they've known this for, ever. And the only reason I say that is, I got into the car business in 1977, and it's not like dealers didn't do this in 1977. They did. They advertised, at that time, in newspapers, okay? And so, there would be either really, 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 really tiny print in like a 1-point font that nobody could read to explain whatever the add-ons might be. But this has been going on since, advertising. And so it really shouldn't have taken as much time as it's taken for the FTC to really put forth an effort to rein all this in. And the truth of the matter is that this is a proposal that's now subject to, a 6-month comment period. And then after they study all the comments, God knows how long it takes after that for the proposal to actually become the rules and regulations regarding how dealers can actually advertise their vehicles.
All right, let's actually just verbatim read from Automotive News, the industry publication, what the proposed regulations are, and I just want to get your reaction to them. Bans on all products without benefit. Dealerships would no longer be able to sell, quote, nitrogen-filled tire-related products or services that contain no more nitrogen than naturally exists in the air, end quote, or coverage duplicating the vehicle's warranty. Guaranteed Asset Protection, GAP, which covers the difference between a loan balance and the vehicle's cash value in the event of a total loss, also would be forbidden, quote, if the consumer's vehicle or neighborhood is excluded from coverage or the loan-to-value ratio would result in the consumer not benefiting financially from the product or service. Why do you think this YouTube channel exists? Because that happens every day. People buy nitrogen-filled BS. Oh, I can curse. It's a record. Bullshit. Okay? And they pay money for it, and then they're out $500. They buy warranties when they don't need warranties.
Yes.
The next one. The next one, Dad.
True.
posting
Yes.
a list of all optional add-ons and their prices online. I'd like to think that we influence this a little bit, because when you view our vehicle details pages, when you search for cars on our website, we show you what an extended warranty would cost. Well, the FTC wants dealers to do that too. Any ads would have to offer a website link to that list. If the price of the F&I products vary, dealerships could instead post a range, quote, the typical consumer would pay, end quote. Add-ons are defined as anything sold by a dealership not provided by the automaker, including intangible F&I coverage. Imagine that when you go to the dealer's website, or you go to any website, you see, okay, the price of the car is this, but the actual price when you add the extended warranty, the gap, the tire and wheel protect, oh, it's this. That is so necessary.
Yes. The fact that they would require a range, the average person pays somewhere between X and Y.
That'd be transformative.
And the reason that the average person, some person might pay X and another might pay Y, is because the finance manager gets to decide on what the markup is.
Yeah.
And that is a story for another
The third
day.
one, Dad, bans on misleading pricing advertising. That obviously is pretty self-explanatory. The fourth one, disclosure and declination in writing of the, quote, cash price without optional add-ons, end quote. The customer would have to be told the price of the car with and without financing. Were they to decline all optional additions and F&I coverages, if the customer agrees to pay something different, both they and the dealership manager must sign a document saying so. Getting rid of all these kind of gotchas for why you need to pay more when you're just paying cash is an example there. And then, Dad, the expressed and informed consent on F&I products and other add-ons. It would have to be, quote, an affirmative act communicating unambiguous assent, quote, end quote, and go beyond a, quote, a signed or initial document by itself or pre-checked boxes, the FTC said. The number of people that reach out to us on our community forum, directly on Instagram, directly on TikTok, directly on Facebook, directly on Twitter, directly via email, that actually just call us, that say, holy cow, I didn't realize I bought this.
That is stuff that the F&I goddess herself, Miss Kimberly Klein, talks about all the time. We talk about it every Friday on the live show. We've talked about it in any number of videos, and it's something we will continue to talk about until it becomes painfully obvious that people have to be made aware of these things in a manner that is understandable.
We are going to track the hell out of this proposed rule, because this has the opportunity to transform the way we buy cars. It really, really does. Will it come to fruition? I don't know. But I want to put as much of my energy and effort and our energy and effort to make it come to reality. It could put us out of business. That would be fantastic. Because it shouldn't be our responsibility. It shouldn't be you can be retired again. It shouldn't be our responsibility to try and break down the information asymmetry. I commend the FTC for doing this. I don't envy them, because it's going to take forever to actually make anything happen. So we got job security for a while, Pops. But this is good stuff. We need more of it, and we need to see it through.